All right, hey everybody. As you may or may not have seen in the live video I did on the channel last week, I took the plunge and I bought a mirrorless camera. Does that mean I'm switching over to mirrorless? Absolutely not. I'm still a Nikon D850 guy. That is my go-to camera. But I have always been intrigued by getting a mirrorless. All my friends in photography have these small mirrorless, whether it's Sony or Fujifilm or Canon, Nikon, whatever, you name it. All my friends have some sort of mirrorless camera. And to be honest, when I see them walking around Chicago with this light, very agile and very versatile body, and I'm lugging around this big old Nikon D850 with a huge 24-70 lens on it and trying to be discreet, it's really hard. So thinking ahead and thinking about street photography and how much I've fallen in love with street photography, I definitely want to pick up a mirrorless camera. So after lots of research and YouTube videos and reading and all that stuff, I decided to go with the Fujifilm X-T5, and this is not going to be like a tutorial or anything like that. I just wanted to hop on today and show you out of the box X-T5 first usage. This is going to be all auto everything. Well, there might be a part where I change the shutter speed and go shutter priority to 1/250th of a second, but other than that, it's everything is auto. Like I said, I know nothing about. I've been a Nikon guy. Well, way back when I was shooting film, I was shooting a Pentax K1000. That was 40 years ago or so. But I've been a Nikon guy forever, so I know nothing about the Fujifilm universe. I've got a lot to learn. Looking forward to learning. And so yeah, I just literally took it out of the box, charged the batteries up, and we were going on a road trip out to a place called Friendship, New York. So I took it on the road with us, and today I just want to share with you the out of the box, all auto everything Fujifilm experiences. The images are fantastic, spoiler alert. Well, most of them are. But anyway, just wanted to share my experience, my very first experience with Fujifilm X-T5 mirrorless camera. And hey, for those of you that are new here, my name is Garrick. I live in the Midwest, about 40 miles southwest of Chicago, and I shoot lots of landscape, lots of street photography, action, you name it, pretty much anything. Been doing the YouTube channel for a long time now, and I hope you consider subscribing and sticking around for the whole journey. So that's it, everybody. Let's jump right in.
Well, we took off at about 4 a.m. and I drove the first 5 hours or so. So by the time it was my turn to not drive, Sonny Boy in the back seat grabbed the X-T5 for me, handed it up, and I started doing some video. You can see here it focused pretty well on those raindrops, and yeah, I was just having a good time with it. Again, you know, just playing, not doing anything serious at all, just hitting the record button, hitting the shutter button. That was it. Using that 7 stops of IBIS right now.
Oh yeah.
Whose vehicle is that?
He's probably hunting.
Well, in full transparency, I didn't know if I was using that 7 stops of IBIS or not. Unless it's a default in the camera. I have no idea. Alright, then after a 9-ish hour drive, which was uneventful, we didn't lose any dogs or anything like that, we showed up at the cabin and it was gorgeous. And then we got the lake effect snow, which was like the next day. And this is all handheld video taken with the X-T5. Again, all on auto. I have no idea what I'm doing. And here's Koopy chasing after Sunny. They're just having a good time out in the snow, but here we go, right back into Lightroom, as you can see, and I just dumped all the images from the trip right into Lightroom. You can see I've already flagged a few, I already marked a few for deletion, so on and so forth. Gave a few a star or maybe 2 stars if I really liked it, but yeah, I just kind of made a first pass through the images and marked out a few of the ones that I wanted to mark. Now, I was born at night, but I wasn't born last night. I know you guys don't want to sit there and watch me sifting through this Lightroom library, so we're going to get right to the images. Gonna pretty much go straight through these. You can see this thing is tack sharp, pretty well exposed. The highlights are all there through the window. Yeah, so not bad. Exposed for, not sure what it exposed for, but there's Jackson in the back with the 2 dogs. I like the bokeh that I got on this image. You'll see here. Not bad, not bad. Just a quick shot of the car. All on auto. Oh, there she is. Probably shouldn't have showed that one. Driving by Cleveland. There's Progressive Stadium. Again, you know, the highlights are preserved in these images, so not bad. I'll take it. Blew some of the highlights on that last one. But again, this is just me firing off shots, testing out the camera, seeing what it can do. Focus on the drops on the windshield there. Not bad. This is all on the drive out there. Now here we are at the cabin. It's a little dark for my taste. Definitely exposed for the window light. At least that's how it looks to me. Got a little motion blur going on now, so again, you know, who knows? It's me being a newbie. It's been a while. So still motion blur. You can see Koopy's blurred out there. Look at that. It wasn't that dark, honestly, in the cabin, so not sure. There's the old guy there, looking large. I'm just scrolling through these, so I mean, that's a halfway decent exposure. I'm not sure how focused that is on those trees back there. Here's the rest of our group showing up. It's the New York part of the Gillettes coming in, out of focus. The little guy, that's Levi. So this is like the day that we got there. That's what it looked like. That's a pretty decent exposure. I mean, exposure. I'm not talking about focus. That's another story. That's not very good, is it? Obviously, these are unedited images. That was the storm coming in, and that's no bueno, obviously. And there's Levi again, a little bit better. The face detect is not something I'm used to, or the eye detect, I forget what they call it, and it's awesome. I love it. It's so just makes things so quick and easy and fast and agile. All the things that I've been talking about that I love about this Fujifilm camera. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, that's just beautiful. Great colors. Highlights are preserved. Detail in the shadows. It's good stuff. And that was just so spur of the moment. Just boom. She was there. It wasn't like I called them over. It was just there and took a quick shot. Didn't even, you know, let the camera do all the work. Garrick was just pressing a button. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of fun once in a while. I haven't done that outside of when I take pictures with my phone. Not done that in like forever. There we are. So, hey, brine your turkeys, everybody. You want a good turkey at Thanksgiving? Brine it for a day and a half, 2 days, and then smoke it 225 for about 4 hours, and you're going to be in heaven. This one's a little soft. I think it was halfway decently focused on the turkey, so maybe my son was more interested in the turkey when he took that. More in the cabin, more just testing out what this camera can do, and I'm really interested, honestly, and I should have done this before now, but I should have edited a few of these. I mean, I'm from the school of thought that you're not supposed to necessarily have to edit JPEGs. I don't know where you guys are on that school of thought, but let me know. I mean, I am so used to shooting RAW. I have shot nothing but RAW for, 15 years, whatever. I'm not sure, that's a guess. So I've had to edit every single image I've shot. But my thought was JPEGs, you don't necessarily have to edit, they're already edited. But obviously, rules are meant to be broken. But let me know what you guys think. So here's the storm coming in. We got about 10 feet of freaking snow when we were out there. All this lake effect snow. Handheld, motion blur, snow blur, you name it. I don't know where the camera was focusing on this one, but I honestly like the light, and I like the trees in the background. And here's the dogs before they jumped in the water. Old Koopy hit a blast out there. He's like a old porch dog like me now. He's like 6 years old. So seeing him out there swimming in the pond and playing around and running in the snow, that was just kind of a blast for me. I could not keep up with him. That's Sonny, my oldest son's dog. He's a good boy. And here he's out of focus. So, yeah, I don't know. We're going to have to get this camera dialed in, figure out what we're doing wrong. But, I mean, a lot of good images, a lot of beautiful soft tones. Like I said last week, the color science of the Fujifilm is something I'm really interested in. Speaking of color science, look at this image here. Just the soft tones. Look at the face. Love it. Just great tonality in this camera. I just got to figure out the motion blur and see what's going on there.
All right, hey, you've made it all the way to the end. Thank you so very much for sticking around and watching the whole video. I greatly appreciate it. And with that, my name is Garrick, and I am your very best friend in the whole wide world. We will see you next time, everybody. Bye-bye.